Lakes are one of the most common and popular attractions people visit, and for good reason. Not only are they a natural and beautiful landmark, there's also plenty of activities you can do on lakes. From doing things like fishing and swimming to boating and water skiing, there's so much you can do at lakes. But which lakes are the best? And which ones are the most beautiful in the world? Be sure to stay tuned to discover the 14 most amazing lakes in the world. Lake Baikal in Siberia. The first lake we'll be covering holds the honor of being the deepest lake in the world. Lake Baikal, located in Siberia in Russia, is also one of the oldest lakes around. American and Russian scientists have estimated the lake's age to be around 250,000 years old. This is around the same time that Neanderthals first appeared, showing just how ancient the lake really is. Besides its depth, however, Lake Baikal is also rich in flora and fauna. 80% of all wildlife at the lake is only found at Baikal, and thousands of plant species thrive here. If you're looking for an interesting lake to visit, Lake Baikal is definitely worth considering. Abraham Lake in Canada. The next lake we'll cover isn't as deep or ancient as Lake Baikal, but still has one major quirk: the frozen bubbles that are trapped under its surface in the winter. Abraham Lake is an artificial lake that was made in Canada in 1972. During the summer, Abraham Lake is beautiful, but things get special during the winter months. Decomposition occurs at the bottom of the lake. This decomposition releases methane bubbles which become trapped under the ice and freeze as they contact the cold surface. This leaves Abraham Lake's surface dotted with mesmerizing stacked white dots. Green Lake in Austria. Green Lake, found in Austria, is a relatively small and shallow lake. During the winter season, the lake has a maximum depth of only 2 meters, or 6.5 feet. This small and shallow lake also features a park built around for visitors to enjoy. So, why is this lake on the list? The lake changes dramatically during the warmer months. As the once frozen lake melts, it floods the surrounding area and park. It becomes 12 meters or 39 feet deep. Divers can explore the submerged area and see the entire park underwater, giving Green Lake an appeal unlike any other lake. Five Flower Lake in China. Next on the list is Five Flower Lake. Five Flower Lake is found in China, in the Xinjiangao National Park. The lake is shallow, only having a depth of 5 meters or 16 feet. What this lake lacks in depth, though, it makes up for in beauty. The lake has perfectly clear waters, which leave the bottom of the lake completely visible. The trunks of ancient trees line the bottom of the lake, and the lake's surface reflects the brilliant shades of red, yellow, and green from the surrounding leaves. Spotted Lake in Canada. Like Abraham Lake, Spotted Lake in Canada has a distinct and striking visual feature. The lake is quite literally spotted. Spotted Lake has the highest concentration of minerals compared to any other lake. It has especially high amounts of magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium sulfate. These minerals give the lake its unique look. During the summer, the lake evaporates and leaves behind trails of magnesium sulfate that go between the spots. Unfortunately, after attempted commercialization, the First Nations have since built a fence around the lake that prevents direct access. Despite this, you can still enjoy the mesmerizing beauty of the Spotted Lake from a distance. Lake Hillier Pink Lake in Australia. The vast majority of lakes that are found throughout the world have water that is either clear or some shade of blue. This rule doesn't hold true for all lakes, however. There are plenty of examples of pink-colored lakes, and Lake Hillier is an example of this. What makes this particular lake unique, however, is the fact that the water itself is a shade of pink. Most other colored lakes derive their color from microorganisms on the surface of the lake. Lake Hillier's water remains pink, however, even when water is taken away from the lake. Scientists haven't been able to find the cause of the lake's unique color, but one thing is certain: the lake has a unique and incredible look. There are plenty of amazing lakes all throughout the world. Lakes like Lake Baikal are biologically unique and are incredibly deep, whereas other lakes, such as Lake Hillier, have a distinct beauty not found in other lakes. These bodies of water remain as some of the most popular attractions, and for good reason. There's still more lakes to cover though, so stick around to learn more about these amazing lakes. Piltvice Lake in Croatia. Piltvice Lake is another example of a lake that has uniquely colored water. Unlike Lake Hillier, however, the waters of Piltvice Lake aren't pink. The waters of Piltvice Lake are instead a wide array of different colors. Waters at Piltvice can range from blues and greens to grays and even yellows. The water's color changes from several different factors. Things like the time of day, season, and angle at which the sunlight hits the water all affect its its color. Besides its spectacular color, Piltweiss is also known for its 16 different lakes that are arranged in cascades. With multiple spectacularly colored lakes, it's easy to see why Piltweiss Lake is considered to be the most beautiful lake in the world. The Dead Sea in the Middle East. The Dead Sea isn't actually a sea at all, but instead is the world's saltiest and lowest lake. The Dead Sea is more than 9 times saltier than the ocean and contains almost no life, except for a few species of fungi and bacteria. Because of this insane salt concentration, it's actually impossible for a person to go underwater and swim under normal circumstances. The Dead Sea also has plenty of historical significance and is frequently cited in the Bible. The Dead Sea may not be the most beautiful lake, but is still an incredible lake with plenty of historical significance. Lake Titicaca in Peru. The next lake we'll cover also has plenty of historical significance. Lake Titicaca lies in the Andes Mountains, the historical home of the Incan Empire. The lake is the largest in South America and is also one of the highest lakes in the world, sitting at 3,812 meters or 12,507 feet above sea level. Lake Titicaca also features a unique quirk, the artificial islands that dot the lake's surface. Natives built the lands out of reeds and live on the islands. If you visit the lake, you can even step foot onto one of these impressive artificial islands yourself. Lake Thale Noi in Thailand. Lake Thale Noi was the first area within Thailand to be declared a non-hunting area. This law was established and is now reinforced by the abundance of wildlife that exists in the lake. Plenty of waterfowl and other wildlife can be found at the lake. Perhaps more visually striking, though, is the plants that are found here. The lake has several different species of floating plants, many of which produce flowers. This leaves the lake's surface covered in different beautiful flowers and to great effect. Thale Noi is certainly one of the most beautiful lakes on Earth. Laguna Colorada in Bolivia. Laguna Colorada is another lake that has colored water, like Piltweiss Lake or Lake Hillier. This lake, however, has a rusty red color, caused by minerals and algae within the lake. Flamingos can be found at the lake too. Laguna Colorada is very shallow, only a meter or 3.2 feet deep, and is a relatively small lake, only being around 60 square kilometers or 37 miles. Laguna Colorada features white island deposits, which when combined with the red waters and mountainous surroundings, give the lake a strange feel. What Laguna Colorada lacks in size, it certainly makes up for in unique appearance. Abbottabad Lake in Pakistan. Another lake that is surrounded by mountains and has visually distinct waters is Abbottabad Lake in Pakistan. The lake was only recently formed back in 2010 after a landslide caused a natural dam to be formed. Since then, this lake has gone on to become a popular tourist spot in Pakistan. The waters of the lake are famous for their deep, clear blue color. The waters are so clear that they reflect the above sky, which creates the famous water's color. Lake Tahoe in the U.S. Lake Tahoe is a lake situated within the Sierra Nevada Valley, between Nevada and California. It has an incredibly popular tourist destination year-round and features plenty of beaches and ski chalets. Tahoe is surrounded by both mountains and dense, thick forests and has deep, clear blue waters. There are opportunities for hiking, fishing, swimming, boating, and plenty more for visitors. With the lake's natural beauty and numerous attractions, it's certainly one of the world's most amazing lakes. Lake Como in Italy. The last lake we'll cover is another lake famed for its intense natural beauty. Lake Como is nestled in the northern regions of Italy and sits at the base of the Alp mountain range. Como is also very large, being the third largest lake in Italy. The view here is iconic, with the lake's Y shape and the looming alpines providing stunning scenery. Lake Como also has plenty of villas and resorts for visitors to stay at. There are plenty of beautiful and amazing lakes all throughout the world, from the natural beauty of places like Lake Como and Lake Thale Noi to the interesting quirks of other lakes, such as Lake Baikal or Spotted Lake. These lakes are among the most amazing bodies of water on Earth. So, what do you think of these places? Do you want to visit them? Comment down below, and thank you for watching.